I remember reggae really came into Hawaii as a grassroots music, and it appealed to people who were mainly amateur musicians and young people, and then worked its way from there, and then became part of the commercial music monster.
Today, we see a clear division of music in Hawaii, the second Hawaiian Renaissance. Since 1975, Hawaiian music has reached an incredible level of authenticity. Many Hawaiians today speak and understand the Mele not as an English translation, but as Hawaiian. In this, we find not only the passing of traditions through Mele, but also the creating and composing of new songs.
It is very interesting to see that there are young, 26, 27, 25-year-old kids, children, adults, I should say, not children, but for us, they're keiki. But they are thinking in Hawaiian, and they are writing new traditional Hawaiian songs. Even though they are in a 21st century contemporary Hawaii, they're writing songs that could have been written 200 years ago, okay, or 150 years ago at least.
In contrast to this elite class of musicianship, other upcoming artists preferred the foreign sound of reggae and the fusion of other pop genre. In keeping with the island style, a new subculture was formed that competed with a new regained indigenous sound. With its simple structures and easy melodies, this foreign genre was embraced by larger audiences. Some say that the success of this popular fusion is the reason that we are seeing less and less interest in traditional Hawaiian music today.
I was also, by the way, just as an aside, at the meeting where the term hawaiian was coined. And guess who it was? It was Brickwood Galateria. Because we were having a meeting here at 221, in fact, in the music department. Because we used to put on this series called Ethno Summer. So we wanted to always invite some young artists to participate as a experience for them, and also, to have a wider picture. It's good for the old-timers, too, sometimes, to hear the young people. So in any case, we did all that, and we were trying to think of what to call it, because we were having Kapena, I think, was the group, who were an interesting transitional group, because they could play the old-time stuff, sort of like Hui Ohana a little bit. They could also play country music, and then they were doing this reggae music a little bit, down at Sparky's Lounge. Well, Brickwood came up with the term Jammin' Hawaiians, and that was too long, so it was shortened to Jawaiian. I don't remember who decided to shorten it to Jawaiian, but Brickwood gets the credit, and small world, and it was a very small part of the concert. And I think reggae was maybe, 15% of the concert total. But reggae was catching on. You could really tell.
Try to get beyond two chords. Try to get, and nothing's wrong with reggae. Reggae, but reggae is not Hawaiian music. There was a time where the lines were getting blurry. People were going, oh, this is island music, oh, this is Hawaiian music. No, Auntie Genoa Ave was Hawaiian music. Just amazing Hawaiian music. Robert Cazimero is Hawaiian music. Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, that's reggae music.
There are many similarities one can draw on from then and now. Don Ho and the Ali'is, the birth of the dinner show, was very much like the exciting reggae and island music today. The Waikiki dinner show consisted of jazz, rock, Latin, and other national genre of that time, all laced with an island sound. Today's island music, Hawaiian, follows a similar pattern. In drawing parallels, one could say the Don Ho dinner show represents our current pop music market, genre like reggae and the folk music of Jack Johnson. Contrast to this, we have founding artists from the first Hawaiian Renaissance like Auntie Genoa Keawe, who can be likened unto modern-day artists like Hili Raichel and Na Palapalai. The difference between then and now is that to keep the market alive then, a compromise was made within opposing views and styles. Today, compromise is not part of this second Renaissance.
It's gotten so niche, not just in Hawaii, but everywhere. There are so many radio stations now, and so many other possibilities, for music, and they're all niche. There's so many television stations now, 100, they're all niche. Very, very small amount of music or art or style, and it's for a very specific audience. So now they're not all cross-talking as much, and that's where I feel bad for a lot of these young musicians, is that they don't get that seasoning and that exposure that they would have gotten, say, 25, 30 years ago, playing at the same place as all these other people.